have one question before we get started.
Sure.
So when you stake something, do you have or like in this farm, do you have the option to eventually like pull everything out?
Yes.
Or is it just a matter of like selling? Like, do you have to keep it there for a certain period of time?
Yeah. So when you are staking, you normally are paying a 4% fee because that's because what you are doing is you're giving them liquidity, kind of like what you do with banks. You give them your money and they then go and spend it, and then you're insured to up $100,000, in case something happens to the banks ever. But it's the same thing here. They secure your tokens and they use them for liquidity to build their token price and build their project. And eventually, once you make back your profit in terms of, as you saw here with Polybull, the amount of Matic that it would cost me, was $788. And can you see the calculator now?
Yes.
There it is.
Wonderful. So again, $788 times currently $1.56. They're going to take $1,229 right out of my pocket that I'm going to have to earn first. Now the thing was, with Polybull, first day, I cleared 10,000 in terms of token value, $10,000 worth of tokens. So that was nothing to me. It was nothing. But the problem was, a lot of people don't understand that I did not make 10,000 off of putting my Matic in here. What I did was I did the liquidity pools and I did bull Matic. So I staked about 17,000 Matic into the pool, the single pool. And then I took 2,000 Matic and I took 1,000 of the Matic, and I'm going to go to quick swap. So I took 1,000 Matic and turned it into bull, which was 926 bull. And then I left 1,000 Matic right here. So I had 1,000 Matic left over to use, and then 926 bull. And then what you do is you go to the liquidity pool and you can create liquidity. And what you would do is you would do WMatic and then bull. Now, basically right now I have 3.6 bull that I haven't used. As of right now, it would literally only require me to put in 3.8 Matic to supply and create these liquidity tokens. I press supply. You will receive 2.96713 WMatic Bull tokens. I started off Polybull with about 300 tokens in here, and the APR was about 360,000%. So I was churning out Bull token. I was basically churning out $5 worth of currency every 6 seconds. So what I did was every 6 seconds, I was seeing my bull harvest going up by 5, by 5, by 4, by 5, by 4. It was to the point where every 20 minutes I'd come back and there was about $500 or $600 accrued. So what I would do is I would take the bull, harvest it. MetaMask would pop up right here, ask me to confirm. Yep.
MetaMask.
Yep, pops up. Then you
There it
just
is.
press confirm. The gas limit that pops up is an actual estimate of what it would cost, and they are normally very fair. So you normally just press confirm. If you want to speed up the harvest, especially early on in farms when you want to get to the top of the line, right now you see 214,347. 250,000 is the one that will speed it up to the front. So you do 250,000, it increases it by like a little tiny percentage in terms of like 1/10 of 1% of a penny or something like that. Each transaction costs 1/10 of 1% of a penny, which is very, very cheap. One of the reasons why farming is so lucrative on here, because people can literally harvest hundreds of transactions for a penny. You can't do that anywhere else. Even on the Ethereum network, it sometimes can cost like $60 to harvest once. So you better hope that you have a decent chunk to harvest instead of harvesting just a nickel's worth of accruals or something like that. Now, what you will see here is once you collect these bull tokens, the ability for you to go into the farm and stake in the liquidity pools is the ultimate ticket to getting higher returns and being able to start really getting back into it. So that is how you do it, but the pre-sale is what really matters for everybody. So what you're going to want to do is consider how much Matic you're willing to give. Now, you can give one Matic, but you can go up to a maximum of 2,500 Matic. If you are going to do 2,500 Matic, again, you are going to give them 2,500 Matic. It's gone. It's no longer yours. And they will give you the PFRL token, which is PolyReflect token. As of right now, we'll go to the pre-sale rules. Pre-sale will be issued by smart contracts, source code verified on Block Explorer, which means that the tokens will be given to you. They'll be secure. The pre-sale time is 24 hours after the farm starts. The soft cap is 250,000 Matic tokens. That means they're looking to raise 250,000 Matic. The hard cap is 625,000 Matic overall and 2,500 Matic per wallet, which means you are restricted to only putting in 2,500 Matic per wallet. Now, for the sake of this tutorial, we are only going to cover doing it once on one wallet. If you would like and you have more Matic and you're looking to do that, you need to create extra wallets, which is actually just a very extra simple step. But for the sake of this tutorial, we just want to show you how to do the very small minimum here when it comes to this. So the ratio right now currently is 8,000 PRF per Matic, which would be up to a total. So if we're going to do the calculator here, 8,000 Matic or 8,000 tokens per Matic, up to a total of 2,500. So 8,000 times 2,500 is going to be 20 million tokens. So this is more along the lines of those meme coins that give out way more tokens than normal. So this this token is not going to be worth $20 coming out of the bat. If it is, holy shit, you're a millionaire. You're going to be a millionaire. Sell right away as quick as you can. But chances are very good that this token will be under a penny, maybe a little less. The thing is, you are going to be giving them 2,500 Matic for this. So 2,500 Matic times the current price of $1.56. You're currently going to be staking 3,900, almost $4,000 with these folks. So again, this is not financial advice, and this is a warning to not invest anything that you're not willing to lose. At the end of the day, even though pre-sales have predominantly always gone positively for people who invest, and they normally get back more than 3,900, most people see double that, 7,800, 8,000. That is normally what people make. Sometimes people can make 3 times what they did in the pre-sale. That may not happen. You could lose it all. Something could go wrong. So if you believe in the project and you believe in the opportunity to get in on a farm early and the contract is secure, which it does look like it is, you will see the benefits of doing a pre-sale. But again, this is not financial advice to do so, and never invest anything more than you're willing to lose. As far as everything goes, though, again, you would get about 20 million tokens, and those 20 million tokens will be used immediately for you to accrue interest on. As far as those tokens go, they will immediately start to accrue interest based upon the price of the token, and then you can either sell them or stake them in the farm pools, which of course will be opening up on here as things go. The total PRF tokens that currently are going to be existing are 10 billion, it looks like. Yep, 10 billion PRF. So there's a cap of 10 billion. The pre-sale, they're giving out 5 billion. And then as far as the developer tokens, I think they have 500 million tokens themselves. And then every transaction that you do, to keep up with the emissions and to make sure that they are keeping the price stable, they are going to burn 1% from every transaction and disperse it to every token holder. So it's actually going to be beneficial for you to hold on to these tokens. Now, again, a lot of people entering into this for the first time, you are going to want to have a positive experience here. So if you get those tokens, and as we calculated, if you get 3,900, if you get 2,500 tokens and you multiply that by the current price of 9,500, we'll do it one more time just so people follow along. 8,000 tokens. You're going to have 20 million tokens. Now, again, what you will want to do is look at those 20 million tokens and probably look to either half that amount or 75% that amount. You're going to want to sell back those tokens and keep a certain amount so you can stake in the liquidity pools if you're feeling risky. If you're not, you're definitely going to want to, get rid of most of it and sell it back for a profit and just calmly farm in the pools. Essentially what we can do in layman's terms for people who are watching tonight and want to just get a little quick rundown, because we're going to go into it a lot further on, but the farms are a way for you to take your capital and earn interest on it. Consider it like a bank for crypto, and each poly animal that keeps popping up, all these damn animals that keep popping up, these farms give you a chance to deposit money in their bank, and their currency is whatever their animal is, which this one is poly bull. Some people just really want to try and get rich quick. What this is a really good community building financial assets for people. So what you're going to do is you are going to deposit your Matic in here to earn interest on Matic, but for the pre-sale, you're going to be giving them some of your Matic. So cool. Now, as we saw in Poly's app, you go to the liquidity pool here, the APR is 96%. So 96%, you're going to earn interest on your Matic. Here in WMatic, you are going to be earning 149%. Now, how this works is currently every $1,000 of bull you put in, every $1,000 of Matic that you put in, you're going to be earning 2.81 tokens a day. Now, this is probably the best one to go off of because these ones compound based upon the current token price, and the token price changes every day. So this is the one you're really going to want to look at. So let's say you put $20,000 in. So you put $20,000 into the pool for Matic, $20,000 worth of Matic. So that's 20 times 2.81. You've got yourself 56 tokens a day that you're going to accrue in this Matic pool. Multiply that by the current token price of $1.46. You got yourself $82 a day. You're earning $82 a day, literally doing nothing except staking your Matic. Obviously, the token can continue to go down. And the more tokens that keep coming out, inflation-wise, the token price will drop in value. The best thing that I can explain to you, the reason why so many people did really well in Polybull is because, yes, they staked some of their Matic here, but what they really did was they went to the farms. And they allow you to buy the native token. So when a farm is released, the token price of 56,000 is extremely expensive. You wait for it to bottom out and go to the lowest possible number that you think it would be before it will start going back up, and then you buy the tokens in. And then you stake right here in the Bullmatic pool. Now, notice how this one, the APR is 6,000%. Look at the difference between the Matic pool, the single pool, and the liquidity pool. 6,000%, you're getting 111 tokens for every 1,000. So we take 111 times 20, because if you're investing $20,000 worth of Matic, it's 2,220 tokens a day. Multiply that by $1.50, because it went up a little bit just now. You're talking $3,330 a day. Now, if the token keeps going down, the amount of money that you put in does decrease because of impermanent loss. And what impermanent loss, as we explained earlier, is when the token price goes down or goes up so much that the price of what you've invested with Bull and Matic doesn't line up and synchronize, and you end up losing the value of Bull Matic. I had actually put in about $8,000 worth of Bull USDC yesterday when it was at like $13, and then it dropped down to $4, and I had lost about $4,000 worth of my investment. Bet my life on the fact that PolyReflect is going to have a let's see here, a PRF/Matic pool. It's going to be the liquidity pool that they're probably going to have. The percentages are going to be insane. I definitely encourage you to take a portion of your Matic or a portion of whatever you have and convert that to the native token once the token goes down to a certain level. Like once it goes down from its original price and goes way down to a comfortable level where you think, okay, this is probably the floor. This is probably the stable point where the coin's going to stay. And it's either going to kind of fluctuate up and down here, or then it's going to start going up from there. That's your best time to get into the liquidity pool. When you are farming, you're going to get a decent chunk of tokens every couple of minutes. So let's say that you invested, a lesser amount, like 5,000. and you get about 10 tokens every couple of minutes. What you would want to do is swap out half of the tokens to Matic and then keep the other half just in case the, because you want to keep the token stable, and the token price is just going to plummet if everyone sells off their tokens right away. And it's also a good chance for you to possibly make a decent chunk if the token goes up. If you keep swapping out the token and other people are buying this token en masse and the token goes up $10, you're missing out on potential profits. But you also, again, want to secure your original investment. You want to make sure that the investment that you've started off with 100% comes back to you. So at that point, the farm no longer becomes this stressful, how am I going to feed my family? Oh my God, I lost my child's life savings. Please don't do any of that. Again, invest only what you're willing to lose, and be very careful with taking massive risks, especially if this is your first farm. Hold on to your bag of Matic and only invest a certain amount, and then watch your Matic on the side go up. But that's why you put it in the single staking pool as well. You may end up paying a fee. Like I said here, we go to Polybull. They're charging a 4% fee. It's very possible PolyReflect will also charge a 4% fee. So in order to stake my 19,000 Matic, they want $788. We already did the calculations. It's about $1,300. You need to keep it in there for a very decent chunk of time in order to get that money back. But once you do get your original investment back, and if you put a little bit of that Matic into the liquidity pool and pair it with a native token and also sell off some of your original tokens, you're going to be sitting pretty. You're going to make that investment back. And then everything right here is going to be pure profit. When the pre-sale goes live tomorrow afternoon, you're going to probably see Polygon/Matic go up at least 30, 40 cents, maybe more. That's what happened with PZAP. I don't know, Constantina, did you see what happened with that
I was
during
watching. Yeah, I was watching. I wasn't in it, but I was watching. And
there
it
was a
great.
direct correlation.
Yeah.
It was a direct correlation when because think about it, these people here in this pre-sale, they want your Matic, and they're going to get so many people buying Matic or giving them Matic. And the hard cap is 625,000 Matic. So 625,000 Matic times the current price of $1.58. It's almost $1 million in terms of what they're looking to get for their original start. And that's gonna be really good for the token value because they're gonna have liquidity that's solid. And if Matic goes up, so is the token price. We saw that with PolyZap. When Matic went up, PolyZap went up. When Matic started spiking about $1, PolyZap went up to about almost $20 a token. PolyZap has been around for a while, and if you look here, the APR is still pretty solid. It's 1,000% to put in PZAP USDC. PZAP Matic is 959%. So if you've been leaving it in there and PZAP's been stable sitting around here, you may have lost 1,000, 2,000 on what you've invested in terms of staked value, but you're going to be generating PZAP tokens to the point where you don't need to worry about it because you're already going to make back your profit. So Stephanie, as a first-time person coming into a farm, as a first-time person that's going to be participating in the PolyReflect presale, do you have any questions, or does this all make sense?
I think it's slowly starting to make sense. I think after we do the tutorial on Sunday, it'll probably even be more solid for me. Yeah. I think the one question that I have is, like, it seemed when we're on our text string that you guys are all online for hours, immediately switching out your coins. Is that correct?
Yes. Now the thing is, you don't have to. During the pre-sale of PolyZap, if you had bought in and gotten the max amount of tokens you could get, which was 2,950 for the first pre-sale and the second pre-sale, it started off around. Actually, I think it started off around 15 or so in terms of how much you could sell it for. It crashed all the way down to $2 by the end of the night. Around 4 in the morning, there was panic everywhere in the PolyZap group, Telegram group. People were wondering if it was a rug pull, creating fear, doubt, uncertainty, basically trying to cause people to sell their tokens and panic, thinking that they're not going to get any money and it's going to go down to zero. Once that happened, a bunch of people bought in at $2 and literally built their bag up. And by the end of the day, the token had shot back up to $20. That's why sometimes it's really good to hold on to your pre-sale tokens and ride things out, and don't stare at the screen every second, because sometimes that can really mess with you psychologically. If you're looking at the screen constantly, you're going to get nervous. It's the same thing as people watching their stocks go up and down. It is nerve-wracking. It's anxiety producing. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. It is very smart to do on opening day, just because you want to make back that investment. So if you're going to get involved in this pre-sale and then the farms launch right away after, you're going to want to devote at least an hour or two to be at the computer screen, going into your page and harvesting these tokens and putting them into your wallet, and then going to the exchange of QuickSwap, either putting that into the liquidity pool by going here and selecting the tokens you want to pair, which in this example is Matic Bull, and you're going to basically go to Polybull, and you can get yourself a pretty decent APR by staking that. The best thing that you'd want to do at this point is definitely do that. It's still good to sometimes secure those profits so that you can pay off your financial future, have that success that you want, and then take that extra income that you're gaining from debt that's been eliminated and put it back into crypto and really start building a real portfolio for yourself for the future. It's a hard process to learn, and I hope that me sharing my screen and going over things while you can see it happening is a little bit more of a learning experience than just listening and looking at my face talking, because that doesn't help anybody.
Yeah, no, this is amazing.
You're going to connect your wallet. You're going to make sure that you have the Matic ready to go, whether it's Matic or WMatic. Just wrap it to whatever they want, stake it, and then the contract will approve. That Matic will be deducted from your balance, and they will send you up to 20 million tokens. And then once the farm goes live, you take those tokens, sell back whatever you want to make your original investment back, and then hold on tight and have fun farming.